style, and you said it in a nice voice. So I'm going to call you the fucking low-life loser, know-nothings that you are. Just in a nice, gentle voice, right? With a big shit-eating grin. And then you accept it, and you don't get all nuts on Mark Passio because he's not yelling.
What you're about to see is the worst YouTuber in the category of hater YouTubers. How can you be the worst? How can you be the worst commenter? You have to become a hater. The stealer of self-esteem, the criminal of legal things. Yes, legally you can send me hate. But legally, I can also ban you and block you and delete your shit. And I probably should do that too because you kind of crossing those moral boundaries. And in this case, we're not talking about haters anymore. We're talking about a hater YouTuber. We're talking about a one step higher. Maybe there's hater corporations like Nintendo that also want to destroy their own reputation. It just kind of happens. They have very shady competitive practices now. And we are witnessing the destruction, the self-destruction of the world. It's quite fascinating. This guy is not some kind of special case. He comes from Alex Jones' community, by the way. He's kind of branched off and took his platform a little bit. Even mentioning in his final video. This is technically, potentially going to be his final video. He will never come back. Why? Because he decided to. You know, of course, he's the smart one. He wasn't just abused out of the platform and deteriorated because he's attacking his audience. You know, and everyone is can still be like high ego of like, wow, what have you done? Look at him, he has 180 subscribers and he done this and that. And it's like, well, if you give me the benefit of the doubt, I can tell you what I've done and I can interact with you in good faith. But if you're just gonna fucking yell at me, I don't think I can have even a conversation. Besides, I uploaded way more videos. There's a chance that I am just 8 times better than Mark Passio. And I technically upload videos in Mark Passio style, where it is locked on an hour. I don't dip below an hour, my friends. Just like he doesn't want to dip below 3 hours, but it's a podcast style bullshit. And every sort of streamer or podcaster eventually deteriorates into just an insane person, unless they do their Joe Rogan style. And instead of ranting, he sits down to listen to other people. You know, he just keeps it cool by switching who gets to talk. If you get to talk all the time, you will go insane. Because it's so easy to hate you personally. And then you suck in all the hate, and you can't control yourself. It's actually a good tip for me, because I am getting bombarded with haters, and I have to moderate that shit. It's not difficult for me to detect haters, but it's always a bitter moment. Absolutely. Which again now includes this guy who gave me consent immediately to ban him, basically, because that's what they do. You know, they have no esteem, they have no reason to be there, and they want to be kicked out. You know. So I can't wait to be truly YouTube CEO with buttons, because the first one I would press is deny access to this channel. Until Mark Passio posts some kind of apology video and recognizes that probably it is a bad attitude to just be hateful towards your audience, and then the next thing you say is like, listen to me, go to my website if you don't want to be retard. He literally says that, and so much more. Every hater comes with the taste of hypocrisy, of like, they are probably bad themselves, and nothing they are attacking is actually supposed to work. It just bounces off. Whatever they're attacking, it bounces off to them. They're the bad guys because they attacked in the first place without reason. There's no reason to attack the entire audience, even if the audience is comprised out of newcomers. Even if he uses the Dunning-Krueger effect immediately for his final episodes, that is so sweet. because I can literally use this against him and put him over here. I want to progressively get to this point of the video, and you'll see that it takes a long time to get there, my friends.
Of that crowd do not still, to this day, influence that the occult has. I mean, it's like a nursery school understanding of what's really going on in the world, sadly. It's people who display.
It is nice to have a concrete pattern of where the enemy is. And the enemy is selfishness, is the hatred around everywhere. That should be the enemy that people actually support, because they don't see it right now. And he doesn't see himself as the enemy. Yes, you can be the enemy and you can defeat yourself and bring back the reputation back to normal. What have you done is a tough question, and I have done something, you know? But the worst thing of all is to do something and then destroy it. Destroy whatever you are up to. I think he destroyed himself, like, after all this work and all this existence on this platform, he still managed to destroy himself. Because he leaves us with the proof that he didn't improve himself, things just got progressively worse. And it is a good move to just end your career. Still, you know, whether it's going exponentially great, well, you probably don't want to end it, but if it's getting exponentially worse, at least he made a good move of...
You're the fucking problem. And you know who else is the problem? All the people that won't tell you that you're the fucking problem. All the people that want to sweet talk you and put a little lilty, flowery voice and a shit-eating...
It's about time that he leaves the platform, you know? It's about time that he feels insecure, because he's stuck here. Sometimes it is low confidence to not upload anything, but sometimes it is low confidence to upload yelling at other people content, you know? That's also low confidence. Like, when I upload stuff, I don't yell at other people, I just do my thing, and I did my thing. That's high confidence. I'm just doing my thing because I do my thing. But this is a demand for people to, like, hey, don't be retard, go to my website.
ARC 2.0 knowledge, so you're not one of the fucking idiot retards on the peak of Mount Stupid on the Dunning-Krueger effect function graph. You know, if you don't want to be that fucking moron living on the peak of Mount Stupid, building high-rise fucking hotels,
then join my cult.
The summit of Mount Stupid, then maybe you want to get the ARC 2.0. 26,000 audio files, 9,000.
Yeah.
You
he does it twice.
Fucking retards. If you don't want to be a fucking retard and a ludtard on top of it, maybe you should join How to Become the True Media. Then you'll learn some
Maybe you should follow me and my cult. This is unbelievable. It's genuinely a great example, right? And I sort of appreciate it, right? Like, he might have wanted to be the worst YouTuber. Perhaps that's just what he decided to do, to become the example. And maybe he will turn everything around. You have to have good faith towards these people, because you don't want this to be the sad and pathetic ending that it is, right? The story doesn't end until he actually dies. And whatever the name he has created, and he dies with it, then we will know for sure, right? But for now, it's a very interesting situation when we do have the worst YouTuber in my hands. I mean, show me something worse. I literally have it in my collection. I follow this man. I invested my time. And I think I got my return on investment. I have the worst YouTuber. And I have it as an example. I know what people shouldn't be doing. And of course, there's hypocrisy. There's a very interesting way of analyzing haters, and there's just always hypocritical. Like, they're gonna call you a clown, but they are themselves a clown. Just do stupid shit. They're gonna try and deny that they're a cult when they are still a cult. Like, hypocrisy still breaks through and makes you a cultist. Because people literally have to put up with all of this shit. They have to watch through just to get a little bit of knowledge that still has to be verified. If this is real knowledge, if you are actually learning something, or just watching the most basic ass graph that it has been used by every hater ever. You know, of like, I am over here and you're over here with your ego, you know, with your hate comments. Sure, but Mark Passio is not over here. Like, he's telling people that he knows spirituality as well. Why would a spiritual person be negative? You know, always spit garbage. You know nothing about spirituality. You know nothing about spirituality. Oh, and it bounces back to him. Like, I will leave you guys with his clips, and you be the judge. You watch this video, you be the judge. You know, I welcome you to make up your mind. Is this the worst YouTuber? After all, I called it like 2 years ago. This was my first viral moment in the first place. So, yeah, I have my bets on it already. It has been sitting around like this. And 2 years ago, I was quite different person as well. I might have improved a little bit. Yet, I have not changed my point of view. You know what? I would love there to be another number of like how many people you have banned. I need that so badly. Haters eliminated. I wanna hear that number, bro. I wanna see it.
It's very indicative of the freedom movement, though. Have been talking about on the show, and we'll talk about interpretation of reality and morons that don't really understand that the occult encompasses all ostensible backgrounds, ethnicities, religion, both gender, manner. It's all Jewish. It's just people are just really dumb fucking children. And it's sad. It's just sad, and their understanding never grows out of their little shit box of a mind. And it has nothing to do with me. People are like, Mark turned off people to his work with his attitude. Go fuck yourself. How's that for an attitude? I'm not interested in your bullshit fucking opinion. Keep it to your fucking self. Keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth, lowlife. You know, that's what I say to any of my fucking critics. Go show me how to fucking do it right, asshole.
Oh yeah, and by the way, this is not Mount Stupid. This is just people rejecting certain types of expertise. Like, they don't want to be expertise in stabbing people or whatever. But sometimes people reject being an expertise in math because maybe math is too hard. This is called no needs. You say no to something. And you still have high esteem because I don't need it. You project as much esteem as possible. That's the Dunning-Krueger effect dismantled into little pieces. I like that I was able to use Mark Passio to do that, to understand this graph so much better. Like, if anyone else uses this graph, and I will be like, you're over here. No, like, when it comes to knowing how the Dunning-Krueger effect actually works, you're over here. Yeah, you have no idea. You just used it for hatred. You just use it to try and expose other people, which is, you're not using it at all. You don't even understand what it is, bro. I would prefer to have expertise on this graph in particular, isn't it?
It's a nice voice. Must be true. Maybe I am the fucking my own children, and that's all you ever have been. It means you have no courage. It means you have no balls. It means you haven't taken right action. It means you've sat back and watched other people do it. Maybe rooted them on. More likely you're trying to fucking punch down on them because you're a fucking jackass retard who does nothing but talk shit on others, who are actually trying
Hypocrisy, guys. He's definitely not
to do
punching
something
down.
because you're a fucking loser who doesn't try. You just trust that you live
I
in
try to give him a trophy of the worst YouTuber.
all the
I'm
fucking
not
time.
punching down.
That's basically what audience is. That's basically what the whole freedom movement is. That's basically what humanity is, ladies and gentlemen. Immoral fucking retards who don't know how to do anything except fucking complain about other fucking people. See, I'm not doing that. I'm not mentioning a person. I'm talking about everybody. The whole body.
Maybe you should mention a person, actually, instead of calling everyone a retard.
Of fucking humanity. What the fuck have you guys have done?
I give him credit, though. Americans are pretty, spicy type of people.
Shit's what you've done.
There's a big range of, in terms of Americans, big range of how bad, like, when, you know, the bell curve, like, they're on a big range.
Shit. You've sat back, listened to other people. You have no work to show for yourself. All you do is complain and blame one group of people. It's the Jews. It's the Freemasons. It's the Jesuits. If it's one group
It's the haters.
of those fucking people, it would be very easy to understand. Jackasses? It's more complex than that, you little shit in the diapers jackass.
Sometimes you see women become ugly and lose their followers. And what you're seeing is here's a man becoming ugly and potentially hoping to lose his followers. And whoever doesn't get lost, again, he still has the power to tell them of like, why did you watch my content? I also insulted you, haven't I? Like, He can do that.
I
It's a pretty cool move.
mean, you know, little fucking graph, folks. That's where you guys are at. You guys are here. Go and look at the map. You'll figure out where you're at finally. I know most of you don't know how to read a map, and you certainly don't know how to read a map. You're good at it.
You can also play a game with me. Click any part of the video and see if you win. If Mark Passio is not ranting against the audience.
Doesn't understand a survival scenario. You know?
Kind of missed that shot, unfortunately.
They came from the public. Let's exercise eugenics. Let's fucking
I think we hit the right spot. He's not
poison them.
attacking
Let's
anyone.
because they're
But you gotta last at least 2 minutes.
too lazy to do the great work. They're too lazy. We're the more educated. That's too hard work for these lowlives. The social engineer satanic you people do. That's not my responsibility.
Nah, we couldn't survive.
It's not my responsibility to teach others.
Yeah, it is tough to pick a responsibility in life. You can't take all of them. A smart person is gonna try and take as many responsibilities as possible. However, a regular person is gonna just take enough responsibilities to survive. And one of the responsibilities to take is to avoid negativity and not be a part of the cult that cultivates negativity. Let's play this game a little bit
And
more.
we need to wake up, and we're really under a false.
Oh shit! It's 3 for 3, guys. I can't win this
Done.
game, guys.
It hammers on your heart to the extent that you feel like, why did I ever bother to say a fucking word? It doesn't mean I was wrong for doing it. It doesn't mean that the correct answer was silence, like I'm telling you it is.
I don't know, man.
Well, fucking failure. Because you didn't fucking listen. You never got the...
Yeah, I'm 4 for 4. I don't know if you can win this game, but try to click around and see if you hit the spot where he's not ranting at the audience. The audience is always retarded. Never listens, never does anything, blah blah blah. Very demanding, very greedy, and very much a person you should probably avoid. If you want truth, freedom, and love, you will not find it anywhere on this channel. I doubt it, guys. Thanks for watching. You have learned something. There are hater YouTubers, after all, and I probably have the worst one.